Right? Always a Miraclelite and proud to be one. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Miracle English Language and Literature Institute. I'm Professor Abha Sharma, and after a long gap, I'm coming before you, but this time not alone, but with a whole team of Miraclelites. I hope you must have seen part 1, and this is part 2, and many such parts will continue because thousands of students have studied here since 1998. Some 10 years back, or 20 years back, or 15, 7, or just in 2020 they took admission. So keep your spirits elevated through the poetic lines of literature. The videos are kept in parts randomly as they are received. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Ayn Rand in her novel Atlas Shrugged writes, "Do not let your fire go out, spark by irreplaceable spark, in the hopeless swarms of the approximate, the not quite, the not yet, the not at all. Do not let the hero in your soul perish, in lonely frustration for the life you deserved, but have never been able to reach. Check your road and the nature of your battle. The world you desired can be won. It exists. It is real. It's yours." Thank you so much. Anshita here. Once a Miraclelite, always a Miraclelite, and proud to be one. Thank you.
Made weak by time and fate, but strong and firm. To strive, to seek, to find, and not to wait. My message via these lines is that our body can be weakened by old age, but our spirit should be determined to work hard and achieve the goal and never give up. Vijayata, an ever smiling Miraclelite. Thank you.
The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. I realized and practiced the lines of Robert Frost in real way. Thank you, Miracle, for being in my life. One of the precious things I learned here is the power of the secret, which is the basic pillar of my business, even in my life also. This is Rajendra. I feel myself as blessed Miracleite.
Hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. These beautiful lines are from the poem Hope is a Thing with Feathers by Emily Dickinson. These lines make it clear that hope dwells inside the human spirit and sings a tune not stopping under any circumstances. Hope is miraculous and impossible to defeat. Therefore, in the current depths of despair, we should still have hope and have strength to carry on. This is Pooja, an inquisitive Miracleite. Thank you.
Let us roll all our strength and all our sweetness up into one ball, and tear our pleasures with rough strife through the iron gates of life. Though thus we cannot make our sun stand still, yet we will make him run. These are the lines from the poem To His Choristress, written by Andrew Marvell. And in the present scenario, these lines inspire us to manage with the problem. This is Jyoti Dubey, a forever Miracleite.
The world is charged with the grandeur of God. It will flame out like shining from shook foil. It gathers to a greatness, like the ooze of oil crushed. Why do men then now not wreck his rod? Generations have trod, have trod, have trod. God's Grandeur by G.M. Hopkins. This world is charged by God. Everything we have because of Almighty. But men try to rule this world. Generations after generations commit the same mistake and face the same end. Current situations suit this poem very well. I am Chandrika Sharma of Forever Miraclelite. Thank you.
God has not promised skies always blue, flower-strewn pathways all our life through. God has not promised sun without rain, joy without sorrow, or peace without pain. But God has promised strength for the day, rest for the labor, light for the way. Annie Johnson Flint wrote these lines as a hymn, and Dr. Kalam quoted these lines in his autobiography Wings of Fire. So, during this corona pandemic, in observance of natural justice, we have to stay home and help the needy. A proud Miracleite, Ajay.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the road less traveled by. As you know, these lines have been taken from the poem The Road Not Taken, composed by Robert Frost. I personally like these lines of Frost because, like the poet, I choose to follow an unconventional path in my life. Every time, with everyone, it happens that we have two options, and whatever we choose, it makes all the difference. So choose wisely. Love you, Abha ma'am. I'm Priyanka Gangawat, a super talented Miracleite. Bye bye.
दिल की तंगी न गई, जहन की पस्ती न गई, इल्म फन लाख बढ़े, जहल पसंदी न गई। अजीज बगरवी का ये शेर है, और ये शेर मुझे इसलिए पसंद है क्योंकि आज के ज़माने के अंदर इंसान ने दौलत हासिल करी लेकिन उसका दिल तंग हो गया, उसको इंसानों के दुख दिखाई नहीं दे रहे। उसने टेक्नोलॉजी हासिल करी लेकिन उसका जहन जो है वो पस्त हो गया। इसी तरीके से इंसान जो है इस तंगी और इस पस्ती की वजह से जहल पसंद यानी इग्नोरेंट हो गया, और इग्नोरेंस इंसान को ब्लाइंड फॉलोअर बना देती है, और ये ब्लाइंड फॉलोइंग इंसान के लिए, कौमों के लिए, समाज के लिए बहुत नुकसानदेह है। प्राउड टू बी अ सेंसिटिव मिरेकलाइट, मोहम्मद इमरान।
Here's a quote from one of my favorite authors of 20th century, Virginia Woolf. For now, she need not think of anybody. She could be herself, by herself, and that was what now she often felt the need of, to think. Well, not even to think, to be silent, to be alone. I chose these lines because I relate with them, I feel them. During this pandemic, we're all engaged in household chores all the time, and being a mother of 8-month-old baby and living in a joint family, I really need some space and time for myself. And I'm unapologetically saying that I'm Nikita Kalla, a proud Miracleite.
Change is certain. Peace is followed by disturbances, departure of evil men by their return. Such recurrences should not constitute occasions for sadness, but realities for awareness, so that one may be happy in the interim. Quoted by Sally, a proud Miracleite, Vikas Lavania.
I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over the vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Beside that lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing over the breeze. Yes, this was the beautiful line of the poem Daffodils by William Wordsworth. Poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings, emotions recollected in tranquility. I've been inspired from many years by his poems. I love poetry, especially of Wordsworth. Thank you. I, Gunjan Sekka, a trustworthy and a friendly Miracleite, feeling blessed to be a part of Miracle family. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
And so from hour to hour we write and write, and then from hour to hour we rot and rot, and then hangs a tea. This is the story of all humans. Yes, William Shakespeare is one of my favorite poets. I'm Minu Suni. Namaste. I'm a true Miracleite and happy to be the part of my Miracle family. Jai Hind.
Is the cruelest month, breeding Eucalyptus out of the deathland, mixing memories and desire, strilling dull roots with spring rains. These lines are from T.S. Eliot, Wasteland, poet describing about the cruelest month of the year, April, this year also the April turned to be a cruelest month because of the spread of COVID-19. But have faith, friends. Stay home, stay healthy, stay safe. We will come out of this. Hi, this is Gajendra, a grateful Miracleite. Thank you.
I'm determined that only the deepest love will induce me into matrimony. This is a line from Pride and Prejudice. I love this novel because it is timeless and the things are just as true today as they were 200 years ago. My name is Divya Gautam and I am proud Miracleite. Thank you so much.
ये वक्त है साहिब, रेत की तरह फिसल जाता है। कोई अपना पल भर में बहुत दूर निकल जाता है। संभाल सको तो संभालो इस पल को कि ये पल लौट कर फिर कब आता है। अपनी नफरतों शिकायतों को पल भर में मिटा दो, अपनी चाहतों हसरतों को जी भर के बता दो कि जो चला गया वो लौट कर कब आता है। हर पल खुद को संभालो साहिब, एक छोटा सा पल इतिहास बदल जाता है। Stay home, stay safe. I'm Shipra Mathavat, a thoughtful Miracleite.
The fountain mingle with the river, and the river with ocean. The winds of heaven mix forever with a sweet emotion. Nothing in the world is single, all things by law divine. In another's being mingle, why not I with thine? These lovely lines by my favorite poet, P.B. Shelley, one of the best romantic poets, finest lyric and philosophical poet. We can see a true essence of love in his work. We can see the pursuit of ideal love and the untamed spirit ever in the search of freedom. This is Namrata, a loyal Miracleite. Thank you.